Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Musleh Khan here. We are on tip number 4 in how to memorize Qur'an. Now, tip number 4 is really special. You're sitting with your Shaykh now. You've got your special mushaf that belongs to you, and you start memorizing with him or her. Now, after a month or 2 months, you finish memorizing, let's say, Surah Al-Baqarah or Surah An-Nisa or something else. Now you have all this information, all these verses in your mind. Now you don't want to lose them. So what do? Scholars of Islam, they tell us that the most effective way to keep Qur'an in the mind is to recite it in Salah. So what you want to do is you want to be very selective in your days, where you're either reciting those verses that you've memorized in your regular prayers, or you allocate time where you pray some extra raka'ats for no reason at all except just to review that Qur'an. Because honestly, brothers and sisters, just think about it. When you're standing in prayer, you're not going to hold a mushaf in your hand. You're solely dependent on your mind and what you've memorized. It's a really, really effective way to encourage you to get out all those verses. And if you make a mistake, you're praying by yourself anyways, so you can take your time and go back until it clicks into you. And I'll tell you honestly, this is actually one of the ways that I use to also keep Qur'an with me, and it works amazingly, amazingly well. So just keep those two things in mind. Now you're sitting with your Shaykh, you want to memorize your Qur'an, you finish with that surah. What's the next step? Is you start to recite it in prayer. Another thing that you want to just keep in mind, inshallah, is just if you're a person that has the ability and Allah Azza wa Jal blesses you with the strength to wake up for Qiyamul Layl, it is the best time, inshallah, for you to recite Qur'an. So during Qiyamul Layl, best time. And also in addition to that is sinning. Now what does sinning have to do with Qur'an? Stay tuned for video number 5. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.